Hey, what's going on everyone? Avery here. Hope all the hunts are treating you well. Today you've joined me back for a brand new full odd shiny hunt here in my Sapphire Dream Team quest. And yes, it has been a minute. I'm actually recording this intro after having already found the shiny, and I did just want to premise this hunt a little bit before diving in. So, as you may have noticed, my second member on this quest is a shiny Surskit. For those of you who don't know, Surskit is typically a 1% encounter in both Ruby and Sapphire, and there are no available repel tricks to boost it. So, because I really wanted this member on my team, I tried to think of ways to optimize the hunt, since realistically the 1% was not an option for me. But essentially, the conclusion I came to was to do full odds eggs in these games. And before you guys rain down on me in the comment section, I do want to explain my initial reasoning for this approach, because as far as I was aware, the only way to optimize Surskit encounters other than eggs was to do swarms. Now, typically swarms will boost the specified Pokemon up to 50% in the wild. However, I thought the only way to access swarms in a playthrough was to beat the Elite Four. And while this is partially true, it turns out there is a way to access swarms even earlier. I won't really go into much detail on the process, but via mixing records between two games, one that has the swarm and one that doesn't, you can get the swarm on a file that has not yet beaten the Elite Four. I highly recommend checking out Majestic Pale and Jockogen's channels if you guys haven't already, because they've done this hunt via the method I just described. So I'll leave a link to their channels down in the description below if you guys want to go check that out. Otherwise, please keep in mind I had no idea about this, and I also wanted to find all my members before beating the game. So inevitably, that is why I ended up hunting Surskit via eggs. So I want to explain why this is a terrible idea and why you should not do eggs in Ruby and Sapphire. It wasn't until the release of Emerald that overworld abilities like Flame Body became effective. This ability effectively cuts the number of egg cycles required to hatch an egg in half. And another optimization made in Emerald was that the routes connecting Verdant Turf through Route 118 were optimized so that a player could continuously travel from both ends of the map without any breaks or turns. So this obviously was implemented to encourage egg hatching in Gen 3. However, prior to Emerald, this route was not optimized and the route was shorter and inconvenient. So these factors tied in with the fact that I was extremely busy last year, made for a absolutely gruesome and slow hunt. And so you'll see here in just a moment how slow they can be. But yeah, I had no idea prior to this hunt the method using mixing records. So if I had known about that, I probably would have done that, because this hunt is terrible and I don't recommend it to anyone. However, I will say though, one cool thing that I discovered about this hunt was the unique glitch that would happen while occasionally hatching eggs. I'll try to bring that up on screen right now. It doesn't corrupt or freeze the game, and I'm unaware as to what it causes, or what causes it, but if any of you guys have seen this before or know why it happens, please feel free to let me know down below. Otherwise, I think I've said enough about this hunt, guys. Enjoy the reaction, and I'll see you back when this tiny little water bug decides to shine. See you then. Shiny Surskit! Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! No way! Yes! Yes! It's over! It's over! It's over! Oh my god, it's over! Look at that! That looks so good! Oh my god! Shiny Surskit! There's no way I am looking at that right now on my screen. That came after 12,444 stupid eggs in Pokemon Sapphire. No flame body, no optimized route, just long, painful, gruesome egg hatches. I started this hunt pretty much a year ago from today. And given, yes, I've like been on and off with the hunt, you know, summer break finally came around and I had some time to do some more egg hatches. Let me just turn off my fan here. But yeah, finally, oh my god, there's no way. There's actually no way. I've dreamt of this moment. And I don't think I've anticipated a shiny this much in such a long time. I can finally continue on with this Dream Team quest. It's over!
Your reaction, oh, it looks so good.
Oh, it looks
Your reaction,
so
like,
good.
I thought it was my TV or something. I got scared and I was like, oh my god, he found it.
Oh, dude, there's no way.
Great
Almost a year later. Let's go ahead and check it off the DTQ. Let's see, where's Saints? There we go. Okay, oh my god. It is finally over. We can move on with this Dream Team quest. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Alright, sorry, I'm shaking. And I really didn't think I was gonna have a reaction like this. But man, have I been waiting. That's Sweetson. That is not what we're trying to do. Look at that, it even shows shiny in the overworld. Let's take a look over here. And it's a calm-natured Surskit, which is, I believe, plus special defense, I want to say, minus attack. I could be terribly wrong with that. Let me just see. While I check on that, yeah, look at that. Shiny Surskit after 12,444 freaking eggs. This hunt is finally over. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd ever be saying that. And, you know, anyone that knows me knows that I've been hunting this thing forever now. And so it is beyond surreal to have it. Just look at that. Oh my god, I am shaking so bad. You know, typical with shiny hunters, I think we go so long for a hunt and we start to think like, oh, maybe there's something wrong, maybe this isn't possible. And obviously with a full odds hunt, 12,444 isn't like a crazy number. You know, people go way beyond that all the time with their hunts. But with this hunt in particular, the reason why I may have been a little bit more worried about it is that if you go on YouTube, there's pretty much no egg hunts in Ruby and Sapphire for a very, very good reason, if I did not already explain it in the intro of this video. And that is simply because they take way too freaking long to hatch, because there's no sort of optimization, no flame body, and so it is a grueling hunt. We'll go ahead and throw her up in the front here, and obviously save 256 hours, so you can see how many hours I've put into this hunt, because I've been saving every time, you know, after I'm done with a hunting session. Let's go over here and do an encounter. Oh, I can barely play, my hands are shaking so bad right now. Oh, it feels so good to find a full odd shiny after nearly a year, which is insane. There is a normal Zigzagoon. There is shiny freaking Surskit. No way. Oh, and yes, guys, I am sorry. It has been a while since you guys have seen a video from me, let alone a full odd shiny video. I feel like I've forgotten how to make a video in the first place. But yeah, like I was saying, this hunt is not optimized at all, and so they are just absolutely gruesome. And so yeah, if you go on YouTube, there's pretty much no Ruby Sapphire egg hunts out there. And the closest thing to this that I could find was Bean, who hunted for, I believe, Shiny Surfing Pichu in Ruby. Oh, that looks so good. We'll show him off one more time, or her off. But that's kind of like one of it's a unique hunt in and of itself. But as far as like regular, you know, egg hunts go with breeding and all of that, this may be the first one on YouTube, as far as I know. If not, please let me know in the comments below. But oh man, let me tell you, do not do this hunt. Whatever you're thinking, do not do it. Do not be stupid like I was. Go ahead and hunt an emerald, use flame body and any possible you know, tools to make a hunt more convenient for you, because man, this was painful. But look at those sparkles. Oh, it's so good. I also didn't point it out on the initial hatching screen, but the sort of beige and black body of shiny Surskit matches really well with the background, the hatch screen background, which wasn't really an incentive for me to hunt it in these games in particular, but you know, I did just have to bring that up. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to do this hunt as legitimately as possible, and so for me, you know, that involved not, you know, waiting to beat the Elite Four and then getting swarmed so that I could do it that way. So I, you know, for me at the time, what I knew to be best. Oh, there Surskit goes. The best method I could think of was hatching full odds eggs for it. And man, do I regret that. You know, it's hard to say now if it was worth it or not, because I have the shiny, it's here, and it was a great reaction. So do I regret it? It's hard to say. Probably not, just because of the fact that I have the shiny. But yeah, I did find out recently from Majestic Pale. If you guys have ever checked him out, I highly suggest you go and do so. He also had Surskit on his Dream Team quest, and what he did in order to hunt it before you beat the Elite Four is that if you mix records, you can actually hunt Surskit and swarms in your game prior to beating the Elite Four if you do it with a file that has beaten the Elite Four. So I did not know about that, and you know, by the time his video came out, it was too late to really like, you know, try and set that up. I had already been at least 10 or 11,000 eggs into the hunt, and so I was just gonna stick through it till the end. And sorry if I sound really scatterbrained and just broken up in this video. I'm just realistically at a loss for words and still shaking from finding this shiny. Oh, but look at that. That looks so good. And here I am, being so excited to finally be able to hunt in Gen 3 a year ago from today. And then being stuck on this hunt for so long, you know, obviously makes this for such a great reaction. And I'm just really excited to finally be able to jump into some more of these hunts. And I'm so happy that it came right before summer finished, because man, am I going to be really busy after this. And yeah, sorry, I'm kind of going off on a rant, but I haven't talked to you guys for pretty much over a year. And so yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up on everything. But coming up this next semester, I'm going to be finishing up school, and so I'm going to be going back into it full throttle. If you guys didn't know before, I had been in school for the last year, and so it got really busy, and I just realistically did not have a lot of time to hunt. And so that, combined with the fact that this hunt was so slow, is the reason why it took so freaking long. So a lot of people are asking, like, where have I been, and if I'm still shiny hunting, and the answer is yes. So I try to do it when I can, but obviously now that school is going to be starting again, it may not be as often as you'd like, but thank God I'm not going to be doing another one of these hunts ever again. You can guarantee that. So, yeah, there it is. Shiny Surskit, the second member of our Sapphire Dream Team quest. I cannot believe I'm saying that right now. Oh. But yeah, guys, I am going to make a cut here and transition over into the evolution from Surskit into Masquerain. So stay tuned, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back and ready to show off the evolution from Surskit into Masquerain. I'm actually recording this part of the video a day after finding Surskit. I just had to take a moment to kind of regain my composure because, like I said before, I cannot believe I finally have this freaking thing. I started this hunt nearly a year ago. In about a week from now, it would have been a year ago. And so yeah, honestly, it's just kind of surreal to have it. And like an hour after finding it, I was still shaking. I have not had such a good shiny reaction for quite a while. So beyond happy to finally have this guy here on the team. We'll take one more look at him over here. There's our shiny Surskit. So good. I'm actually going to level him up a bit more to level 25 because he learns Bubble Beam at 25. And in case you didn't know, Masquerain actually can't learn Bubble Beam, which is why I'm probably going to reset after this and level it up a little bit more. But I have done a bit here, as you can see, because he does evolve at level 22. And as you can see, I also have these 5 Zigzagoons in my party because I was doing a bit of some pickup spamming. So with that being said, I do have a rare candy ready to go. So let's go ahead and show off that evolution. And man, let me tell you, Masquerain shiny is just as good as Surskit, if not better. So let's take a look at that. Shiny Surskit, or shiny Masquerain, sorry. Ah, that looks so good. Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm looking at that right now. Oh, You know, and like I said previously, 12,000 by no means is a crazy number to go to for a full odd shiny. Um, but like I said, because of the fact that I was in school and working full time and also trying to fit in shiny hunting whenever I could, being that this hunt was as slow as it was, you know, I was due for a really, really good reaction, and Surskit definitely delivered. So there is our second member of our Sapphire Dream Team quest, Shiny Masquerain. What a beauty. Oh my god. Alright, so let's go ahead and show it off in battle really quick. There is a normal Zigzagoon. And there is our Shiny Masquerain. What a great back sprite. I'm so glad that they didn't like cut off the bottom half and just show like the top, because for whatever reason Gen 3 sprites have a tendency to do that. So that looks so good. The intimidating eyes on the wings, such a cool concept. We'll go ahead and take one more look. But yeah, guys, this hunt is finally over, and it's just really nice to have this one in the books. And I'll let you know right now, I am never doing a Gen 3 egg hunt in Ruby and Sapphire ever again. I'm sorry. Like, and there's no reason to. You know, don't be stupid like me and do this hunt. But there it is, our Shiny Masquerain. Like I said, if you can, if at all possible, please do these egg hunts in Emeralds. They're just way more optimized. The path is better. You have access to Flame Body and things like that, which just make the hunting process a lot easier. So, I mean, there's already probably a bunch of people just frowning down at me right now, thinking like, why the heck did you do this hunt? But, you know what? It is what it is, and we have our target shiny, and that's really all that matters. And it made for a really good reaction, so that's all I can say about this one, guys. But, yeah, up next will be Shiny Torkoal, hopefully, if we get phase lucky, which is the third member of our DTQ. I may also do some Gen 2 hunts, we'll see. I've just honestly been waiting to find this thing and haven't really thought ahead of what I was going to do next. So I might do some encounters for Torkoal or might jump to another game, we'll see. But it is just really good to be back in the arena and finding shinies again. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for such a long time in between uploads. I by no means have a consistent schedule, and it will probably never be consistent as for any shiny hunter. So yeah, guys, thanks again for checking out the video. If you liked it, leave a comment and a like down below letting me know what you thought. And as always, best of luck on all the hunts. I will see you in the next one.